ladies and gentlemen.
Well, good evening, everybody, and we welcome you ringside. Joe Tessitore alongside Teddy Atlas, and we're just about ready for action.
EA Sports presents 12 rounds of boxing.
They're scheduled for 12. Here's round number 1. All right, let's set the table here for this Ricky Hatton fight, Teddy. What are your expectations?
What I always expect with a Ricky Hatton fight. He's going to come put pressure on, and he's going to look to go downstairs. He's going to visit the basement a little bit, and then later on, go up to the attic.
That's great stuff. He fires one right back after taking one. Gotta love the work by Ricky Hatton. Unable to connect by Money. I don't know that Ricky the Hitman Hatton has seen many counterpunchers like he's up against tonight. What would be your advice to him?
Well, use your jab a little bit more, because you better be careful. You walk into that lion's den, you might come out with no head. And you don't want to just, do that. I mean, I know he's an aggressive guy, but you want to make a little respectful adjustment here. Use your jab a little bit. Don't just walk in. Use your jab. Frustrate the counterpuncher. Keep him from countering anything. And when you do come in, maybe, you feint a little bit. Get the counterpuncher off stride a little bit. So when you come in safe.
Really good work right there, landing the 2 punches in sequence by Money. Not hitting his mark there going upstairs. Headshot lands, was a hook. Comes right back at him with a left hand.
Stay focused on the inside.
Money's corner men have been with him for quite some time. They know exactly what to say to hit upon those key points, to encourage him a little bit, to give him a little bit of a boost after coming off a round that was less than stellar. He got tagged in that last round. Doing a good job of being strong on his feet right now. He was rocked in that last round, but his opponent doesn't appear to be seeing any damage standing opposite him. Hatton able to block a punch. Return to sender. He gives him back one of his own. Blocks that belt line well. Money's out there just waiting on a counterpunch, isn't he?
Yeah, well, first of all, why is he? Because he knows if he walks in, he's going to get caught. So what he wants to do is, he knows there's basically a guard at that door. He's trying to get that guard to get out of there so he could go through that door.
Mayweather's able to land a nice, clean left hand. Well off the mark by Ricky Hatton. Offensively, Hatton has a real desire to try to land those body punches, specifically the left hook.
Yeah, he does. He wants to go, and that's interesting you bring that up, Joe, because Hatton's not really a big banger. But you don't have to be a huge banger to hurt somebody in the body. He understands that.
How about a return to sender with the left hand? Ricky Hatton's coming up with the answers, avoiding that punch. Mayweather's doing what every trainer wants to see their fighter do. Land punches in bunches. The combination lands. Oh, what a hook upstairs. Hatton's not putting forth the defense you need to have at this level of the game.
No, but you gotta come here with it, Joe. You know, it's easy for you and me to sit back and say, hey, you gotta block punches, you gotta move your head, you gotta evade punches, use your legs. But if you haven't been taught that, and believe it or not, this is boxing 101, this is basic rudiments, basic fundamentals. Some guys have not been taught the defensive skills.
Hatton's again on the receiving side of an uppercut. Keeping his hands up, getting way of his opponent's effort. That was a miss by Ricky Hatton. Money's landing a combination here. That's what he does when he's at his very best.
Get your hands up!
Commits to the overhand right, and it serves him well. Mayweather's movement helped out there. He avoided that punch. Coming to the halfway point of this third round. Jab up top, then the hook to the body. Dismisses his opponent's headshot.
Up and down, side to side.
Good, smooth work by Money. That's classic counterpunching.
Yeah, what he did was he pulled that right shoulder back. You know, he just pulled it back, gave him the left shoulder, and then gave him the right hand.
Mayweather's coming up big here early on in the fight because he just showed his opponent, hey, listen, you got to be careful. I can counterpunch you.
No better way to slow down your opponent. You know, we know the other way you slow him down. You hit him right on the chin, and you make him say, hey, I don't want to walk in. But when you make him miss, and you counter, that slows him down, too.
Not able to connect with the uppercut.
Move those feet! Keep doing what you're doing!
And the round comes to an end.
All right. You are dominating this fight. Keep it up. Just keep doing what you're doing. Just keep it up. Keep those hands moving, all right? Keep the hands moving.
Look, you stand up straight up. Move that body. You need to move that.
Money's enjoying a lead on Teddy's scorecard the first time we look at the scores ringside here tonight. Although early on here, it's not as if either man is in complete control of this fight. And he just holds on there. Money's not just loading up, he's landing combination punches like he did right there. Smart punch right there, the uppercut worked. Solid left hand to the head. Good fighting, snapping shot by Ricky Hatton. Hatton's way off the mark. That punch didn't have a chance. A nice block by Money. Money's in a good rhythm defensively here. Teddy, what is that, a credit to his ability to anticipate?
You know, also, it's the teaching. Let's give the trainers credit. Of course, let's give his background of the amateurs credit, but he learned how to get away from punches. This is technique that was taught to him.
90 seconds to go in round number 4. Oh, and they decide to trade there. Money's punch didn't come close. Lands flush with the combination upstairs. At this stage of a fight, Teddy, these very early moments, how much in your training career will you stress to a guy to try to go to the body?
Very much, because it sets up things later on, and it takes away things that he's trying to do. You know, he's trying to move his upper body. You go downstairs, takes a lot of that away.
He just missed that shot up top. Punches and bunches, combination up top. Tried to land that upstairs and was off the mark. Ricky Hatton was stunned right there. He really got tagged right there. he should get on that bike and start running around the ring. Money's resting up after a round in where he was so very accurate. And Teddy, if you want to have one single quality out there as an offensive fighter, accuracy is among the ones you want to have.
Yeah, to be accurate, that means you have to be calm. And you have to be smart, that you know that you're putting the punches in certain specific places for a reason. And boxing is not just about the strongest guys. It's supposed to be, and it usually is, about the smartest guys.
Teddy, when you've been in the corner in your career and you have a charge who is not making a lot of contact, what do you tell him?
The first thing I tell him, Joe, is shorten up your punches a little bit. The other thing I tell him is he's making you miss, so you know what? Feint him a little bit. Get a false move out of him. Get a premature move. And when he moves, then time him. Now you're going to catch him.
Good step back, counter punch there.
Beautiful.
Mayweather's making for a tough target there. He gets away from that punch. Good combination to the body. He digs in with an uppercut after blocking that shot away. Ricky Hatton's on the wrong end of a razor-sharp hook. Off to the side, a little swing and a miss going upstairs.
Side to side.
Smart boxing here. Good effective work with the counter punch by Money. Hatton's inconsistent. Ricky Hatton's absorbing a left hand. Mayweather's opponent knows exactly what the game plan can be now. That counter punch landed with some success. Thought he had his target, but way off to the side with the uppercut. And that's the end of round 5. Hatton's cut man is going to earn his pay for sure. That is a bad gash.
And I'm wondering what he's using in there. You know, you can only use certain things, Avitine, adrenaline, and thrombin. I'm wondering if he's using legal things right now, because that's the kind of cut that tempts you to use crazy glue.
Get that head moving.
Left hook, right uppercut, both hit the head. Huge uppercut by Hatton. Right to the head with that right. And now just wasting away some time with that clinch. He missed that uppercut. Mayweather's gotta be feeling the impact of that uppercut. Defense can turn into offense. The counter punch by Money. Hatton's doing a poor job. There's no other way to really say it. I mean, he's sitting there trying to stay committed to being a counter puncher, but in the meantime, the fight is getting away from him in a big way.
Yeah, he needs to...
Just ate a big uppercut. He's in bad shape. Ricky Hatton's just being swarmed. He just got stunned. He got absolutely nailed. Give credit to Ricky Hatton. Defensively flawed, he paid the price, but now he's trying to get himself back into this fight. He was stunned and staggered moments ago. Now he's right back in the fight, looking pretty good.
Yeah, some guys take a little longer to recover. One of his strengths is he recovers real fast.
Pulls the trigger fast, and he engages in the clinch. Blocks that blow, and then a counter uppercut. He digs in, trying to bank away body shots with the combo. And this round comes to an end. Money's in position right now to really bring home a good victory. He's up on the punch stats. He's up on your scorecard. This is his fight.
Yeah, we just hope that the judges, and you never know that. That's one thing that sometimes can really disappoint you in this business. You hope the judges see it that way, because I can't see it any other way.
Up top with the right hand. Money staying away from trouble. He's out there on the outside.
Move your head. 1, 2.
Unable to land clean by Ricky Hatton. Hatton's whiffing there. A big, wide, sweeping shot. I mean, perfect to counter against.
Yes, it is, and you know it's only a matter of time. You know, that goes into the old computer, the old brain, where the guy remembers that, and the next time he's going to capitalize on it.
He had his eyes set on the uppercut, but was unable to land it. Left hook scores upstairs, as does the uppercut. And a good counter by Money. Mayweather's work in training camp is now paying off. Do you see the accuracy and the effectiveness with that combination? Hatton's punch is far off the target.
Back to the body. You're taking too many punches. Hands up.
Lands flush with the two-punch combo by Ricky Hatton. Money's got that catch-me-if-you-can kind of attitude. He's almost daring his opponent at this point to try to land a headshot, but his movement's been so good. His defense is just supreme.
Yeah, it is. He's moving from the waist. He's slipping the straight shots. He's weaving the hooks. He's doing a real magical job in there, but his opponent is making no adjustments at all.
Teddy scorecard shows Mayweather's up, no doubt about that. The past few rounds we've seen, he has just extended his lead. He has gained all momentum in this fight.
Yeah, he's very confident. He's got everything working. Obviously, he's in great shape, and he's following his game plan.
Able to counter that attack. What a great job. He gave one right back in return. Nice work by Ricky Hatton. More than one punch downstairs. That can be damaging. Little head knocking with that right hand. Unable to score with the uppercut that time. That is a big right hand after eating one himself. Nice combination by Money.
In and out, in and out. You got this one.
He has his target. He lands a straight right. Hatton's probably going about this the wrong way. He is not having success as an infighter.
And if he doesn't, he's losing the fight, because he's not going to win it on the outside.
Well, something's got to stick. He sends the combination to the body. Able to dismiss his opponent's shot, and then comes back with an uppercut. Mayweather's so dangerous with that accuracy, a two-punch combination landing. Didn't get it done going to the body there. Nice work blocking that, and then an uppercut of his own. And that's the end of round 8. Hatton's defense is going to need to shine when he gets back out there. I mean, just look at the close-up of that cut we're seeing.
Yeah, he's got to use his legs. You're right, Joe. He's got to get out there and buy some time for those medicines to work.
They are back to action here, but that action has only favored one man. Completely one-sided. Hard to see the scorecards coming into play here with how dominating he's been. showing you a little defensive skill there, able to move away from that punch. Hatton's in a cycle right now that's not paying off for him. He has been busy. Yes, he's committed to trying to be on the attack, but not enough of these punches are landing.
No, I would not call this guy in, from what I've seen, to paint my house. Because, I mean, this guy looks like he paints graffiti boards. I mean, he's just throwing stuff in there, like you said, and it's just, it's not making the picture you want to see. It's not accurate. It's not effective.
That is my favorite punch there is. A forceful uppercut by Ricky Hatton.
Kick those hands up.
No, he missed that right. Firing off the uppercuts. Great exchange. Back and forth they go, each man getting the best of it. Oh, and he returns fire with a left hand. Hatton's just punching air that time. His opponent was able to get out of the way.
Relax. There you go.
Nice.
And a smart counterpunch by Money. And that's the end of round 9. One of his eyes is completely shut. They want this fight to continue on. They want to give themselves every chance they have to win it. What do they need to do?
Well, what they need to do is be very calm in the corner, get pressure on that cut, get the right medicines in there, and maybe find a way to fool around in the corner somehow, dump some water, you know, in the corner where the referee has to spend a little bit more time cleaning it up. They want to get a little bit more seconds.
Boy, sharp two-punch combination by Money. Money's giving us a taste of some of that athletic ability, that hand speed right there. Good combination.
And his opponent, though, now is going to have to show us that he can do something to sort of, you know, adjust to this, to counter this. And that's going to be controlling range and timing, because he can't match up with the physical hand speed.
Well, supposed to be fighting, but instead he's hugging.
It's all right. Just keep moving.
He missed with that headshot. Ricky Hatton's on the receiving end of a very good counterpunch. I like the way he went up top that time with the hook. Ricky the Hitman Hatton with a big right hand. Blocks a shot and then lands an uppercut of his own. Good work with the uppercuts. Nice job there. Defense easily turns into... Oh, Ricky Hatton's been stunned. Oh, he's hurt right there. He is hurt. You know, his opponent's doing a good job of just being patient now and looking for that one good shot.
Well, you know, the landscape of this business, the history of this business is littered with guys that they've had someone hurt, they get a little careless, they get caught. He better watch out that he doesn't get put on that landscape.
Money's got speed and plenty of it. Teddy, still, I'd like to see him just bite down and fight a little more.
Yeah, you'd like to see him sit down a little bit, bend his legs a little bit, and make those punches a little more effective. Not just great where they look good.
All right, listen. You need to create more counters, okay? Slip his punch, then throw a straight.
Well, we'll see if he can come up with that something special, that jackpot being cashed in, because there's no doubt about it. I mean, just look at your scorecard here, Teddy, as we start round number 11. He is in a big hole.
Now, this is where the trainer has to remind him. There was a moment in camp. The trainer's been with him for a long time, since he was a kid. The trainer has to remind him, one of those solemn moments when he opened up to him and he said, this is what I want to be. Well, guess what, son? Here's the moment.
Right on the mark, upstairs with a left hook, right uppercut combination. the uppercut. Ricky Hatton's on the bad end of a big hook upstairs. He is damaged badly there. He may hit the floor. Hatton's gaining some momentum on his side and starting to pour it on. Did you see that? He was standing up to it, but now he goes down for the first time. Mayweather's getting back up to his feet after being knocked down. That hook was well off the mark. Must be the punch of the day. Both guys bringing home uppercuts.
Inside.
No, his opponent got away from that uppercut.
Keep your hands up.
Good combination to the head. Well, you can just mark down another round for him there with this accurate, precise punching. How does his opponent escape from that?
You got to use feints. You know, feints is really the Achilles heel to timing. I mean, you feint him and you throw his timing off. You let him think something's coming, and guess what? It's not coming.
They meet up one more time. The last round has arrived. And oh, what a good, strong uppercut by Ricky Hatton. Not the most accurate uppercut you'll see. Gets rid of that. It was intended for his head. Money's seemingly in control, and now maybe out of control after getting hit there.
But what you just said, Joe, that is really what's the enemy of his right now is nothing was coming at him. He was winning too easily. And for a minute, he let up, and bang.
He was on wobbly legs not long ago. Now he's got his feet back under him.
What is that, a chin, or is that Mount Rushmore?
If there was a baseball umpire around, he'd call that a strikeout by Ricky Hatton. Well-placed, well-timed combo up top. Good, clean shot, returning fire. Well done by Ricky Hatton. Right hand downstairs. Good targeted left hook to the head. And here comes the uppercut behind it. He tried to nab him up top, but was unable to connect. Well, you should have your judge's license taken away if you don't see this one the obvious way, Teddy.
If one of these judges dare go another direction with this, I want their picture up on a post office board.
Most wanted poster.
Yes, sir.
Well, right now what we want is to hear those obvious scorecards, so let's send it up to the ring. This was a sure and steady effort by Money tonight, and it earns him a unanimous decision win. Teddy, your scorecard reflects that as well.
Yeah, I don't think it was ever a question of who was going to win. It was how. Was it going to be knockout or unanimous decision? We got it the right way.
Yeah, good one for the fans. Glad you tuned in to see it with us. I'm Joe Tessitore alongside Teddy Atlas saying thanks for being with us.